Ladna, can we have you say hello on the Spanish channel, please? All right, we'll play. I got it. You're welcome. Okay. Hi. Hi. Are you guys looking to do public comments or, so I'm gonna need whoever's speaking or to fill out the green form that's back there for all the speakers that, so that the board can call them up.
Wait, have her try the Spanish?
Yeah, it should be in the Spanish channel.
No, do you want her to
Yeah.
say something?
Can we say something in the Spanish channel to make sure it's working, please?
Yes. Okay, I can hear Spanish.
You can? Perfect. Thank you so much.
Hello, Kirsty, can you hear me? I've been promoted to a panelist. Can you hear me, Latna? Can you hear me, Christy?
Liz, you're on the regular channel. I need you to go to the Spanish channel, please.
Doing that right now. Thank you. Hola, Latna, ¿me puedes escuchar?
You're still on the English channel, Liz.
Unfortunately, it says Spanish, but let me try again.
I'm great.
You okay?
I'm okay.
I don't know if I have not been assigned. I'm in
Call it to order. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for turning on my microphone. Welcome to the Hayward Area Recreation and Park District Board of Directors meeting. And we start with the Pledge of Allegiance. And we are honored to have Troop 30885 with us. And so if you all would help us in leading the Pledge of Allegiance, please. And there's a flag right there. Thank you, Scouts. We appreciate you. All right. And we'll go to roll call.
All right. Director Andrade, Director Hodges,
Here.
Director Rosen,
Here.
Director Hatcher,
Here.
President Lamnin.
Here. All right, we are all here, which is terrific. Okay, we now get to do our volunteer of the month.
Hey, tonight we are recognizing Temi Lolua Agunkami as our March 2026 Volunteer of the Month. Hayward Recreation and Park District is proud to recognize Temi as the March 2026 Volunteer of the Month for her outstanding service and dedication to the Hayward Youth Commission and volunteer projects with HARD. Temi has been a valued member of the Hayward Youth Commission since 2023. She has been the chair for the last 2 terms. The chair is the presiding officer of the Hayward Youth Commission. In this role, Temi follows the agenda and keeps order of the meeting. Temi is a great leader and keeps the commissioners focused and on track to conduct business. Beyond her work with the HYC, Temi also volunteers with the Hayward Area Recreation and Park District. Most recently, she helped coordinate the Teen Makers Market at San Felipe Community Center. This event drew 17 teen entrepreneurs and allowed them to showcase their amazing talents. Temi also volunteered with teen events such as the Flower Power Bake Off, roller skating, and paint night. She has volunteered at Hard Holiday Lights for the last 2 years. As a senior at Leadership Public Schools in Hayward, Tammy serves as president of the BASTA, which is Bay Area Student Activist Charter at her school, is the communications director of the Black Student Union, and the business outreach coordinator for her school's Creative Hands Outreach Club. Tammy also runs track and cross country and helps with the yearbook. Tammy enjoys public service and hopes to pursue a career in that area. We are so grateful for Tammy's contributions to the HYC and HARD and proud to honor her as the March Volunteer of the Month. Congratulations, Tammy. Do you want to come up?
Okay. Just speak? Okay. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you so much for nominating me. I was like really shocked to get this award, so I really appreciate it. Every time I'm in the HYC, like since the first year I was there, I always chose hard to work with because I feel like you guys are the most fun and you guys are like really genuine. I can see the passion in your projects. So I don't like I would always like choose hard as the place or the people to volunteer with. You guys are really cool people. Thank you so much.
We think you are really cool people too. And in fact, a couple of us have things to say, and then we'll do the photo after that.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, so we'll do comments and then we'll do the next item and then we'll do photos. So hang out for a little bit.
yeah. Thank you, Madam President. I've had the honor to work with Tammy for the last couple of years, and I just want to say that it's leadership is not always sometimes what you do; it's what other people think about you and the folks that do follow. Because leaders like yourself. You're kind. You listen. You bang a very loud gavel, so you're able to get people's attention. But I think overall, it's something that just it comes out of you. You care. You're passionate, and what you said. You're always at the hard table, and we highly appreciate that. And I just want to wish you all the best in working further in this community and beyond.
Thank you, Director Rosen.
I just want to also say, and I appreciate that you acknowledge that we're fun because I can see that you're always having fun too. So thanks.
Yeah, I will add my appreciation for your insights about this community, about this district, and about your fellow commissioners. And the commission has really blossomed under your leadership. And thank you for all you do in the community, not just for HARD, but on all of those things that Adrian ran and the things that we didn't even talk about yet today. So I know there are great things to come and look forward to even more involvement. So thank you so much for all you do. Congratulations. And we have one more thing to do and then we'll do photos. We have a new employee, which is very exciting. And who is it? There you are.
Since it's finance, I have the honor. Good evening, Honorable Board. It takes me great pleasure to introduce Kenneth, our new finance analyst, just in time for our budget. Prior to joining HARD, Kenneth worked as for City of Vallejo. I had nothing to do with that, where he moved his way up to administrative analyst as part of city's finance department. Kenneth's primary objective was to oversee the compilation of the annual budget book with other departments. This included assigning tasks and deadlines, holding regular progress meetings with the supervisors and accountants to ensure timely delivery. His former supervisors touted that Kenneth collaborated well with every single department. Given the fast-paced nature of City of Vallejo, Kenneth excelled at being a strong multitasker, and I do know he's very proficient with Excel. Again, something we really need. He's amazing at doing research and finds information quickly. Outside of HARD, Kenneth likes to explore new places, clean and organize his home. I don't know if he's offered that service to anyone else. We are thrilled to have Kenneth join our finance team and HARD. Thank you. Kenneth?
It's a pleasure to meet the board. I've had the opportunity to meet a few of the employees in this building, and they've all been so welcoming and helpful. I'm excited to hopefully contribute to the team and meet some more of the employees around. Yeah.
We're delighted to have you. Welcome. Thank you. Congratulations. Okay, so we're gonna do photos with our honoree and our new employee, and we have things to give you, and the board's gonna come on down. Wonderful. So, to Temi and our new employee, everybody's welcome to stay, but it's not required. Entirely up to you. All right. No, you have to stay. Sorry, Joe. Okay. We get to our public comments. We have 3 in-house public comments. Anything online? Yeah. Okay. All right, and I will remind us all that this meeting is being translated, and so please do speak at a moderate pace, enunciate clearly, and do speak into the microphone. You don't have to do that loudly, just directly. Okay, so my first person is a whole bunch of people, actually. Nalia, I'm gonna butcher that, I'm sorry. This is about the old Highland Park. So we have Nalia and Catalina and Kyla, Clementine, and Aubrey. And I apologize in advance. Feel free to correct me on your names. So who's speaking for the group?
Come on up.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do that after.
Hello, my name is Nayela, and this is my troop, and we're here today to talk about the old Highland Park. So first, there's this horseshoe game that's really outdated. So yeah, we're here to ask if we can maybe turn it into a volleyball court / basketball court.
What kind of court is it, honey? I'm sorry.
A volleyball or basketball.
What is it now?
Right now it's a horseshoe.
Yeah, that's a popular game. We'll get them the horseshoe.
The reason why we want it is because when me and my troop wants to play volleyball, we barely have any room, and the horseshoe game is basically taking up all the good room so we can play.
And when a lot of kids bring like basketballs and volleyball, they never have room to like play and stuff. Hi, my name is Clementine. Me and my friends like playing outside. We thought it would be a really nice idea for the horseshoe idea at Highland Park to become a basketball court or a volleyball court for kids to come together in a safe place to be active. Thank you for considering our idea. Thank you. And as you can see, we have a
Petition?
We have a petition from people around like the area that sign that they approve of it.
Okay. And you can share that with Nicole. Who's got it?
Thank you.
And we also gone ahead and got in a quote of how much something this will cost. And I have the pictures. For example, for the neighborhood kids, they like to play basketball and volleyball. And this is like the photo of what the horseshoe game looks like. And also this is a reference of we hope what will look like.
Give those to these two right here. This is Megan. She does capital planning. She designs them, and that's Dwayne. He does maintenance. He takes care of them.
She's actually a top buyer of cookies.
Oh, she is the number one buyer of cookies in the district.
Use them in every day. You have cookies.
Season was over.
It's cookie season never ends. Okay, did we have another speaker just on this particular topic? Do we get all the scouts? Okay, so I want to thank you all for coming in. We can't actually discuss that item because it's not on our agenda, but I will tell you that what was on our agenda is future planning, and this park was actually something we just talked about at our last meeting. So I know our team is going to take your considerations very seriously. We appreciate so much that you brought them to us, and stay tuned to future meetings to hear how that all evolves. And also, I'll put a plug in that there is a youth commission, and there's the current president sitting right here, we just gave her an award. If you want to talk with Tammy outside about what that looks like, that is a way to also drive policy. So just thought I'd put a plug in for that since you're all in the same room together. But with that, I will thank you all, and I will move on to our next public comment. Thank you for all that research. We appreciate it. Next is Mary Clements. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mary Clements, and I'm a longtime Hayward resident since 1977, and I live at the SkyWest Townhouses that's alongside and been neighbors with the Save the Open Space. The golf course, which was always an open space with a lot more activity, and now we're enjoying hearing the birds instead of the angry golfers. So I'm just here today because I read about future planning, and I've attended some of the airport meetings through the years. And so I'm very excited about HARD's interest in saving the SkyWest open space. And I'm here as there are about 350 residents at SkyWest Townhouses. There are 140 of us. And we have actually been partnering with you for years because you used to manage the golf course. And so we've gone through the series of years. And we just are here. I'm just here to say that the community is really excited about the possibility of keeping it an open space. It's lovely to hear the birds, see the wild turkeys running around, the turtles, the ducks. And so we are here to voice our support and our opinions, and ready for the board and the community to help you. Thank you.
Thank you. And Mimi Dean.
Hi, everybody. I'm Mimi Dean. And you all know me. And I just want to say that, I'm pretty much been the leader of this SOS Save SkyWest movement for the last 5 years. I do represent about 4,200 people on our petitions. We've got 3,520 on our online petition, and we've got another 700 on our paper petitions for people that agree that SkyWest should be saved as open space. According to proxy or representational sampling, one signature correlates to somewhere between 10 and 100. I know that's a big giant range, but just think about that, 4,000 signatures. So that correlates to somewhere between 40,000 and 400,000. That's a lot of people that support open space, right? So our group, SOS SkyWest, has been working tirelessly for the last 5 years. We've been working on this since the first survey came out that Hayward did. They did those 3 online surveys during COVID, and overwhelmingly the people said that they wanted open space, they wanted low-key recreation, things like maybe a community garden, walking trails. One of the things I think was disc golf. But they really wanted low-key recreation. They didn't want anything that was anything more than that. So I'm here to say that our multicultural, multi-generational group that we've developed over the last 5 years really wants open space. We're looking for a place of quiet reflection, a place to sit on benches and view the turtles, the western pond turtle, to view the monarch butterflies. We're thinking about habitat protection. And, you know, we feel like we've been, you guys know me, I'm relentless, right? That's what I got called yesterday. So I'll take that. I'll take that as a badge of honor. I am relentless. And I will keep coming back and I will keep advocating for SkyWest and to save it as open space. I feel like we've been questioning the airport people, and we found so many things that just aren't true. Like the fact that, you know, we don't need to pay market rate for this property. There's an FAA exemption, okay? The trees do not all need to be cut down. That's also true. Oh boy. All right. So we love Kennedy Park and we love the duck pond and we love all the experiences and all the activities we have at those 2 places. They're great where they are. SkyWest is not appropriate for that kind of development. It's the western pond turtle, our only native turtle, the western monarch butterfly. It's the #1 overwintering site in the whole East Bay. And we hope that you heard what I said, and open space, give the people what they want. Thank you.
Thank you. And as I said, we can't talk about that tonight, but we all were very closely listening. So thank you. I'm going to pass those back down. And we have no other public comments at this point. Okay. So we're going to move on to our consent calendar. Of course, you're all welcome to stay. And if you leave, we won't be offended. Okay, so we have a number of items on our consent calendar. Are any of them need of further discussion? If not, I'll take a motion for all of them.
I'll move the whole calendar, consent calendar.
Thank you.
I'll second consent.
Thank you. And any further comment or question? If not, then we'll take a vote. Oh, certainly. Director Andrade? Yes.
Slow, that would be appreciated. Thank you.
No problems.
She's got me distracting her, so that's the third. Right.
No problem. I will remember to say that. Thank you. So that was moved by Director Andrade, seconded by Vice President Hatcher. And when you're ready, we'll take a vote. No rush. Thank you. And did you get a result?
Motion carried.
Okay, thank you. With 5 votes? Thank you. The motion carries unanimously. We will move on to new business. Who's up? There we go.
Good evening, Marvin Yee, Senior Bond Project Manager with HARD. The Board of Directors will consider approval of a task order with Carducci Associates in the amount of $243,625 for design, construction documents, bid support, and construction support for the playground renovations project. The district proposes to replace the existing playground equipment at 11 playgrounds under its management. The project scope is limited to replacement of existing playground equipment and does not include expansion or modification of existing playground footprints. The playgrounds are located on district-owned, City of Hayward-owned, and school district properties within the City of Hayward and in unincorporated areas of Alameda County, including Bechtel Mini Park, Birchfield Park, Eden Greenway, El Ridge Park, Ruth Park, Stony Brook Park, Castro Valley Community Center, Cherryland Park, Delray Park, Green Ridge Park, and Hillcrest Knolls Park. Staff solicited proposals from qualified consultants on the board-approved on-call landscape architects list to provide design services, construction documents, bid support, and construction support. The district received 2 proposals on March 5th. After reviewing the proposals and comparing the scope of services and fees, staff determined that Carducci Associates' proposal in the amount of $243,625 best meets the district's needs based on services, experience, and overall value. That includes an allowance for structural engineering. If approved, design is anticipated to begin in early April 2026, with construction anticipated to begin in early 2027. And that concludes my report.
Okay, thank you. Are there questions for my colleagues? No? Okay. I had one, which is, given the timeline and kind of our earlier this evening discussion, I'm wondering if there's any logic to maybe putting up a sign just to say this is coming and kind of what the plan is. Is that?
Yeah, I definitely think we can put signs up at those 11 locations, but I want to be clear about the time frame so people know that it's coming tomorrow.
Sure. Yeah. No, that's fair. Okay. And no public comments on this, right? Okay. All right. Well, in that case, I will entertain a motion.
So moved.
Okay. Thank you, Director Rosen, for a move.
I'll second.
Thank you, Director Hodges, for the second. On the motion? That's fine. No rush. Not yet. What's it? Yeah, no, I keep thinking we need one like extra.
A hard clock.
Okay, there we go. And that passes with 5 aye votes. All right, thank you very much. Thank you for this project. Good night. All right. And thank you, Nicole, for doing double duty tonight. We will move on to other business. These are announcements from my colleagues and our department heads. So Director Rosen.
Unfortunately, I missed a lot of the fun events and things that I wanted to go to recently. I did attend virtually a LAFCO meeting. That part of what was on there that's relevant with us was there was a lot of discussion about multiple special districts, and I think HARD was consulted on this too, are looking at long-term about partnering with water agencies and sewer agencies for recycling water, storm drain, stormwater runoff, and sewer water, and not just well water, but part of it is about resiliency and starting to think about it long-term, and it's putting it out there about ways that there's opportunities. A lot of it's over the hill, but starting to think about it here when we're talking about Purple Pipe. There's some expansion of stuff that's going to be coming down the pipe that might help us. Pretty good, huh? But that was about it. Thanks.
Thank you. Vice President Hatcher?
I had the privilege to attend the CPRS conference this year down in Long Beach, and I just want to thank Leah Martinez, who was on the executive board, for arranging a dinner that we all attended. The staff, I thought that was appropriate to be there, and but the highlights of it, I have some other. I'm still kind of reading through my notes and everything, but we did receive 2 awards for one for program through Camp Create by our own Alice Rice, and also for the Ashton Roots Center. I have that award here that was presented, and they're always a great looking award, and it's quite an honor to receive this. And so, thank you guys for coming. Bring Megan cookies next time. The second, again, award for the Ashton Roots Center. It was very great to have a poster session. I took some photos, and it was great to have folks recognize that. I did also was on a panel of the CSU students do presentations of their research projects. So there was 8 poster sessions. Great students doing some great work. We had 2 Cal State East Bay students. One of them did a analytical project in regards to Bidwell Park, and it was great to kind of hear that presentation. She did reference hard staff, which was Thomas, obviously helping do that. So she was very energetic, and I believe she actually works for LARPD, or no, excuse me, LP Pleasanton Recreation Department. And then I always take the park tour, and I went to multiple parks in the area, but one stuck out. Long Beach is not just on the beach; it's quite an extensive city that goes inland. And went to a park called MacArthur Park, not the one in LA. But it was very similar to Cherryland, very dense demographics, very diverse community, and it was really great to hear, some elected officials and the landscape architects talking about the issues. And again, I think it's what these conferences are for, is kind of collaborating and connecting with other folks. And the last stop was on a nature center that was basically just some land that it was fascinating from the park side. Most of the trees were donated from Caltrans. As the freeways were built, they were leftover plants. So it's really a complete non-native area of decades-old plants that have become a wonderful nature center of lakes and walking trails. And so it's very well done. So that's about it.
All right, thank you. Director Andrade?
Thank you. I too was at the Long Beach conference, and well, there was just so much to see and talk about. One thing I was really impressed with was, besides getting our awards, everyone else seemed to know about HARD as well. I kept running into vendors and other staff from other agencies who knew about HARD. It was kind of surprising, and it was all positive. So I was just saying we're getting known, so it's great. I did attend one session on sea level rise and brownfields, on Proposition 4, which is a proposition that has already been passed, that has monies for resiliency, climate resiliency, which I think we may be able to qualify for some of the projects. So we may have, yeah, okay. But anyway, this is stuff that at staff level is much more aware of it, but I was happy with, yeah. Well, anyway, so it's just some great opportunities there. And it was great to see a lot of staff there. Thank you, Jim, for dinner. And it was a very positive experience all around. Thank you.
Glad to hear it. Thank you. Director Hodges?
Okay, on the 9th, got.
Let's put your.
Pardon?
Speak into your mic.
Oh. On the 9th, I went to the Fairview MAC, and turned out that Dennis Wasby was the keynote speaker for the night. And so he basically talked for an hour and a half about the virtues of East Bay Regional Park District. So if you see Dennis, tell him you're going to go to the park. All right. On the 11th of, I had the pleasure of being asked to go to one of the Livermore Park and Rec Board meetings at 5 p.m. And turns out the reason I was asked to come is my youngest sister has the same job that Christy does. And she retired. So, and then on the 11th, the City of Hayward birthday party. I always find Rick there passing out food and candy. So not the Rick here, but yeah, thank you. And then on the 12th was the state of the city, and Mark did an excellent job. I've never been to a state of the city address that was done so smoothly, and that was about a month, no, a year and a half. That no, let me take my glasses off. For an hour and a half, I won't say rattled on, because he did a very smooth job of explaining some of the problems that the city of Hayward had. So I was really impressed by it. And then on the 14th, they had the Adobe open for if you want to wander in there and learn a little more history about Castro Valley. And probably the most history I bumped into was Dennis Waspy was there. And he and Randy Vanderbilt were trying to find or talk more people into finding a permanent place for all the Castro Valley history. And so this is the most I've ever read, and you'll probably not hear from me ever again, but that's all.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for representing us in all those places. I had the privilege of attending the Youth Commission last week, and am always excited and inspired by all of the decisions that get made and the insights about things happening in our community. I know there was a mock Youth Commission meeting, and looking forward to having the Youth Commission join the board for the ribbon cutting at the new Rowell Ranch site. Yeah?
For the record, it will not be the ribbon cutting. It will be the first event there, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll
Thank you.
probably do it broader. We just wanted to get them together for the end of the year.
Well, there we go. Okay. It'll still be a great event, and it'll be good to have the Youth Commission there. And I hear the barbecue is going to be excellent. I also got to read at Tyrell School, which is one of my most favorite things. Yes, happy birthday to Hayward on 150 years. And yes, also the state of the city was great. And I appreciated the partnership in both of those venues, so between Hard and the city. So thank you for that. And then this morning I attended the Quick Guides meeting with NRPA. This is an effort to make diversity, equity, inclusion approaches in recreation kind of bite size into quick guides. And so we were doing some planning about that. So it was a good meeting, and I will pass it over to our general manager.
Good evening, all board of directors, President Lambden, James Wheeler, general manager. So I would also like to congratulate the Heart of the Bay City of Hayward for 150 years of being in existence. It's very exciting. It's a long time, and it's a well-established city, so it's pretty neat. ASCDA event is on Thursday evening. Our guest speaker will be Aisha Wahab. I will be out Friday in Sacramento for Ledge Day in the morning, and then I don't know if you received your NRPA field notes today, but I got mine, and on the cover of the NRPA field notes is two kids with buckets and pickup sticks in front of the Southgate Park sign. And the photo credit is Hayward Area Recreation and Park District. So it's really nice to see us on a national blast out that went to all 20,000 members at NRPA. So that's pretty cool. It's been a while, I think, since we got our picture on something. So
Good evening, President Lamnin, Honorable Board of Directors, Adrian Lee Bird, Director of Recreation, Arts and Community Services. We had a nice VIP event this past weekend at Castro Valley Park with 28 volunteers, a lot of students from local schools as well as folks from the neighborhood, and they did beautification projects. This weekend, we have our Magic Lantern Festival. It's a new arts event at Adobe Park. It's from 5 to 8 p.m. The kids will be doing shadow puppets and there'll be a little puppet show. That's on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we have our Countdown to Summer event, which is a camp preview at Cherryland at Cherryland Community Center from 1 to 3. Thank you. A camp preview.
Dwayne Taylor, Parks and Facilities Maintenance Director. Good evening, honorable board members. I just have a few updates to share with you. So at SkyWest, there was a remaining above ground fuel tank we had from when we moved off the property. So we are actively removing it right now. So we had to go through the permitting process, but we got that across the goal line. So we're draining the tank today and we should have it off the site by Wednesday. So we're really happy about that. And so is the airport and all the stakeholders at SkyWest. Next thing at Rowell Ranch, Jim alluded to it earlier. We are actually going to do some septic tank maintenance. It's been quite a while since we've had it done. So we're in the process of right now of having a contractor, A1 Septic, to come out, drain those tanks, maintain them. And we're also going to trace like the leach fields as well. So that's something that we're going to be doing. And Mission Hills Golf Course, I don't know if everyone had heard, but we had some issues with the HVAC unit last summer. And so for the past 3 years. So we have a contract in place. It was approved today. The HVAC unit's on back order for about 6 weeks, but we should have it installed hopefully before the summer hits and really warms up over there. So I know they're going to be really excited about that. And
So can I ask, is the new one bigger? It's got more CFM?
no,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, thanks.
we didn't increase. Got. And that is the extent of my updates tonight. Thank you.
Good evening. I don't have much of an update, but I've got a week-old news that we continue to keep our Moody's rating a AAA because we haven't met you guys since then. So yes, that was a big one. And thanks to our municipal advisor and Jim, who convinced them and made a great story. So that's all I have. Thank you.
Good evening, President Lamnin and Honorable Board of Directors. Looking forward to celebrating the opening of San Lorenzo next Friday on the 27th. We will also be submitting the Ashland Root Center and the Camp Create for some additional awards with NRPA and of NRPA, CSDA. And so we hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get some more awards. And then all of the dates and information that was been shared with you tonight will go out on Thursday with your updates on your newsletter.
I have a quick question. Is there a Champions Week? Is that happening? Did we get on any of those lists for that? Or do you know what I'm talking about with through Spectrums and the senior centers and the?
I know what you're referring to, but I have not been
Okay.
notified of that. But if I do, I will let you know. Oh, did we?
Spectrum
Oh.
distribute food with them?
Yes.
I don't know, did it go to you guys too? Yeah, we
Yes.
probably would respond for you,
Okay,
because.
I didn't have it.
I just wanted it as a reminder in case.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But
If you want to share that information with me, I'd be happy to share it out. Thank you.
Okay, seeing no other business, we are adjourned. Thank you, everybody.